A Turkish charity organization filed a criminal complaint on Friday in the name of orphans and lost children it claims have been victims of human tea in the wake of the devastating earthquakes that hit both Turkey and Syria February the 6th. The group, who in English is called the Children and Women First Association, alleges that cults and other nefarious actors were capitalizing on the large number of abandoned, orphaned, or otherwise unaccompanied children the Turkish government has yet to take into its custody in the wake of the earthquakes. Turkish officials have identified more than a dozen infants, potentially thousands of children, who will need to be rehomed. They have struggled to identify many of them as they're found without identification. They can't necessarily fully identify themselves. According to a statement published by the organization Children and Women First Association, it's identified members of religious sects and other unauthorized institutions presenting themselves as relatives when they're not. We expect an immediate explanation from the Ministry of Family and Social Services on the subject. We will not allow the tragedy of our minors to be abused by cults or the abuse of our minors, said the organization. The group announced on Friday that it's filed a criminal complaint in Antalya, in Turkey. So those are pretty much the full details. An organization, the Children and Women First Association, are suing the government of Turkey in regards to what they allege is cults and religious sects and other groups stealing children that have been displaced due to the Turkey and Syrian earthquakes. We've seen this type of thing before. I'm not an expert on the subject, but we've seen this type of thing before. Let's put an end to it. If I was able to give you a GoFundMe link for the Children and Women First Association, I would. I don't know too much about the group, but certainly from what we see, their aims and goals do seem to be extremely worthwhile.